Okay everybody, a very warm welcome to the Academy here at the Emirates Golf Club. My name's Deane and I'm the head professional here, and it's a pleasure to have you with us today. The Academy here is in association with Peter Cowan, who's a master professional, and he teaches many great players, including Henrik Stenson, who won the Open Championship this year, and Danny Willett, who claimed the Masters title at Augusta. Today we're going to talk a little bit about chipping around the green. Generally in our features we talk more about the full swing, but today we're going to do a little bit about the chipping action and just give you a few pointers which will hopefully help your game. In terms of how you stand to the ball, I like to see the student develop what I call a short game stance. So the stance isn't so wide. You know, I like to see it maybe about a club head width apart, maybe a club and a half width maximum, just for a little bit more stability. I like to see the left foot pull back a club head, or if you want, you can also maybe flare the left foot open a little bit. You can kind of experiment with the two options. Again, this opens the hip up. Again, when I pull the left foot back a club head, that again opens the hip up, which just gives you a little bit of freedom for the hands and arms to swing through. If you get a little bit square with the feet, you'll make contact, but you'll feel a little bit trapped. If this is flared open, you have a little bit more freedom here. Again, if this is pulled back, you've got a little bit more freedom. And what it also does, when you pull this back, naturally it sets more weight on the left leg, which is important for the quality of contact. Again, when you flare this open, you'll feel there's a little bit more weight on the left leg. A lot of people, you see them when they're chipping or pitching, they try and push the weight over here, but I feel they then feel really trapped through the shot, and it's not great for the technique. So in terms of positioning, you can generally base everything around the right foot. Your normal ball position, I like to see it a little bit further back, so kind of on the inside of the right foot, if the lie is good. If you're in the rough and the ball's sitting down a little bit, we can move the ball onto the right toe. And then if you're maybe on an awkward lie where it's above your feet, below your feet, or on a side hill, you can maybe move it further back and position it on the outside heel. But everything's kind of based in and around the right foot. And the left hand position is important also. I like to see, you know, when you normally let your arms hang, that left hand generally sits pretty much over the left leg. So I like everybody to maintain that position here. Keep that left hand over the left leg when you're in the setup phase. I don't like to get it too far back this way, and certainly not back here. So just slightly in front of the ball with the left hand. Almost the butt end of the club here is pointing at the left hip. Again, you don't want to go out here either, which is too extreme. The club's just going to dig in from that position. One little thing which Peter Cowan kind of emphasizes, and something we implement with all our students here, is to try and get the shaft angle pretty vertical when you're playing these little shots around the green. You can see when it's vertical, it really does work like a pendulum. When you get the club into more of its natural position here, it goes up, but then it wants to drop straight down to the ground. So you then have to kind of use your own hand and eye coordination to bring it back to the ball, which can be difficult, especially when you're under a little bit of pressure. So I like to see more of a vertical setup here. So I really feel now when I'm back here, I can really just let the weight of that club drop onto the ball. So I'm using the momentum weight in the club head to hit the shot. So this is obviously very close range here. So we've got my stance, a bit of club head width apart. I like to pull the left foot back, club head. Ball position is a nice lie, kind of in around the right heel, the inside heel. Vertical club angle, left hand up towards the left thigh. And then from here, we're really feeling, again, we talk a little bit about the pressure with Pete. We've got the pressure down through the arms and the shoulders. We're just kind of using the shoulders. I'm not going to get too wristy with the hands and arms. It's just a little movement with the shoulders. And that gets the ball up nicely to the hole. You can see the club face stays very square. There's not a lot of rotation or movement through the wrists. It's just a little rocking of the shoulders. Nice vertical shaft angle. and let the ball spin up to the hole. Again, you can see the face stays nice and square. On the finish position, what you'll also notice here, the butt end of the club is still looking at the left hip. I'll maybe show you from this angle here. It's still here, which means I haven't driven the hands forward. I've allowed the natural weight of the club to swing past the hands, which is important because that allows us to use the back or the bounce of the club, which gives us the spin and the quality of contact. So a very simple method, easy technique to implement. Again, if you need a little bit more help on that, please come and see us here at the Academy and we'll be delighted to help. Thank you.